Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here with another Transformers Earthrise review. In this review, take a look at two of the same figure pretty much. We'll take a look at the Decepticon Battlechargers Runabout and Runamuck. We're sort of recreating the Star Trek II, the Wrath of Khan scene here. I just can't open him up and put his hand up, but yeah. So pretty much they are exactly the same figure, and what is even funny is the artwork on the side of the box is exactly the same. They just changed the head. So the artist, I hope he got paid for both. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they should give him a discount on the second one. But all they did was change the head sculpt. I don't know. I think I did see somewhere online someone said they should at least like change to make him face a different way or something. But hey, that's, I guess, easy money to do the same character again. So that is the box. Runabout is still in his box. And funny thing is, people complain online a lot from Amazon. They just stick stickers on the boxes and ship it without a package. Well, this came from Target, of course, because he's a Target exclusive. They put him in a box, but they still put a sticker on him. I mean, what's up with that? I mean, he's got this thing here, but and you start trying to peel, but it's like, yeah. So I'm not really a box collector. I know there's ways to get it off, so it's going in the trash anyway. So in box art, you can see more of the battle on the back on the side. Turn it around. 16 steps get you on both of them all the way around. And they are really good updates to the original G1s, and we'll show them off next to those guys as well. And there's your obligatory Galvatron floating in space. Let's take a look at the figures. Alright, so here's the figures: Runabout, Runamuck. I know somewhere in this video I will switch their names. I always have problems, but the easiest way for me to remember is Runabout is black. There's a B in Runabout, and black starts with B. So that's the easiest way for me to get that figure down. Overall, they look really good. They look kind of closer to their cartoon buddies, I would say, than their original G1 toys in certain aspects. Runamuck is missing a lot of the orange inside of him. When the G1 toy, he is orange. The cartoon omitted that. But the original, not the original, but the one that came out years ago in the Chug lines or whatever, it had orange, and he came out as like a Transformer Collectors Club exclusive, and he was black and red, of course. So that's the only thing that's really omitted from this guy. Is this would be orange back here. It's actually like a clear, dark, almost like black, translucent plastic back there. Now, one of the things I noticed off the bat when I got Runamuck about 2 weeks ago is his crotch. He's got a smiling evil dude sitting there. And since they're the same figures, Runabout has a smiling penis as well. I mean, I don't get it. I know people have already pointed this out. I noticed it, on Runamuck about 2 weeks ago when I got the figure. Now I was waiting to review these guys together for when he came out, and after, of course, I got mine a day after Patriot Prime got his. So he's already done this, and I feel like I'm ripping off his setup here, but I'm not trying to. This is the way I had it planned. My figure was just... Plus, it's been delivered yesterday. Stupid mail didn't do it today. Stupid COVID. So that's probably one of the big points, is if you just stare at their crotchal areas, there's like two laughing dudes. But it's just, don't look at it, I guess. Why should our eyes be down there? Hey, eyes up here. But otherwise, they are nice figures, overly detailed. I don't want to say maybe too much, but a lot of this detail here you see in robot mode will disappear when you get them into vehicle mode. Man, I can't stop seeing it smiling at me. He's overly happy. He's got some ports here. You can put, not blast effects, but the weaponizers and stuff on. Turn to the back. He's got these overly big wheels. That is kind of G1 toy-like when they kind of flip up and have the extra, the rear wheels from the back would come down with the front. And that's supposed to keep them up and balanced. They kind of mimic that as a hill spur, which is kind of a cool idea, a little homage to that, even though the actual rear wheels are back here behind the head. Alright, I guess to make them Runabout stand out more from Runamuck, they actually gave him two weapons. This is one of his weapons, which actually is reminiscent of the original G1 Runamuck weapon. You turn to the other side, you can see he's got this little X here, and this one has it there and there. Then you have G1 Runabout's weapon here, and this is the weapon you get here with him. And it is very, very close and reminiscent of that. And that is the same weapon that Runamuck comes with as well. So they do get similar weapons here. So that's pretty cool. So Runabout gets 1 gun, whereas Runabout gets 2. Also, Runabout's weapons here, you can actually combine these. You can go either way. Both have holes on the back. Both support blast effects, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose. You just put it in. Then he'll have a longer weapon, or he can dual wield if you want to do it that way. And Runamuck just has his single weapon. They hold right there. Now they can kind of mimic the original G1 looks. They do have ports up here on their shoulders, so if you take the guns out, you can put that up on their shoulders like the G1 toy would have had done. And they also have throwback G1 modes as well. You can transform it this way by folding the hands in, turn their arms at the bicep swivel to get like the door look, and you just collapse the legs back up and put the gun on the shoulder, and you can have it just like his G1 toy. Ain't that something? Now a quick comparison here to the face sculpt. You see he's got more like an eye band here, a visor where he doesn't here. He's got the single eyes like he did in the cartoon. And that's where the orange would come in. We don't get on this toy. But I think they got the details of the little squares up here as well. So really cool. We'll take a look and we'll compare Runabout with Runabout. And there's Runabout new with Runabout G1. He's got some scratches. He's seen better days. That's something about the mimicking of the wheels in the back. Supposed to get them balanced. They're really old and well played with here. So that is the look there. This one actually, the head sculpt, again, he has the visor. He doesn't have it here. But the head sculpts are very true to this. It's just they just changed it to a little more like the cartoons did. Alright, so articulation on these guys. You got your 360 waist swivels. You got your upper thigh swivels, which are very tight. There we go. You can go hips to there, out to there really far. Back not as far as it seems to hit. Knee bends really deep. There's this tab here that taps in back here. You get ankle tilts to there. There's no wrist swivels because it's on a pin. You get a 360 bicep swivel. Elbow bends to there. The shoulders go up to here. You can go back. I get stuck about right here. It hits the back, but then I'm meeting resistance here at the joint. I'm not going to force anything, so we're just going to leave it there. The head, you get a little movement because of the transformation joint here. And you can turn his head. It's really tight. Joints are really stiff on this guy. Pleases the ladies. Articulation should be exactly the same here on Runamuck. Again, just overall details of these guys are very nice. I like the gold paint on him is applied well. The red paint on him is lovely. The red translucent plastic is beautiful. The red on the guns here is more of a darker blood red in a way, which kind of matches the paint on the actual vehicle. It's not the windshields and stuff. We want to have them dual wield these suckers. But I really love the look of the black with the red. I'm a sucker for black cars with like blood red trimming or stuff like that, paint and everything. They look really, really good. I'm really pleased with these guys. Now, like I said, I had the other ones, and I really liked them, but the mold was exactly the same as the Wheeljack and Turbo Trax mold. Yeah, really the same as the Wheeljack mold. And I just didn't like it. It was too many of it. And I'm saying we got a lot of that now anyway. But I like them having this mold here. I think it really captures the characters, the toy, plus how they looked in the cartoon. So let's get to transforming these guys. Alright, so now it's time for the transformation. We're going to get this figure into this alt mode here. So there is a trick to it. There's a lot of problems with people saying they can't get us all to tab in and things are disjointed. There is a step in the transformation you got to make sure you do to get this to be as flush as possible, and so it can actually roll and roll really well. So we're going to go over that as we go, and it actually been better to show on him because of the color differences, and he's going to be all black, but we'll point it out as we go. So first thing I'm going to do is, he's got this very simple transformation. Fold the hands in. Turn them at the bicep swivel inward like this, and that will get the outside of the car to be ready. Grab him at the front here, fold his head in like this, close it right back up. Now on the back side here, this back piece is on a hinge and it actually tabs in to some tabs on his back. So we want to untab that. You see these black tabs, and then it's on a hinge, and you want to bring that up like that. And then we'll come down and we're going to work on his feet. And that's where the the error arises. You got to make sure you do something. This tab right here that goes in here for the knee in robot mode is the same tab that when you transform that is then going to go, see this little slot right here right above the number? It's going to end up spinning around. You're going to fold this up and it's going to move that tab out and back around, and you want to make sure you lock that into that. So we'll show that off here. So we're going to bring this knee like this. The tab's going to come around on the underside, and you want it to go into that because you're collapsing the leg up to the evil smiling crotch. So as you bring that up into the smiling crotch area, you want to make sure that that tab's in. So when you go there, you gotta push it until you hear a click, and then you know that leg, because you can hold it by that, it doesn't come on tab, is locked in. So we're going to go ahead and do that on the other. So untab that, spin the knee all the way around, bring this up to the crotch, and then we're going to then push till it clicks. Then there's these fold that tabs on the bottoms of his feet, which you don't do right here. We just go ahead and fold his legs in like this. That way you get it folded all the way in. Otherwise this extra third wheel is too far down and doesn't go flush, and then ends up the knee. You tab this tab together here. That little part, instances this isn't flush, makes all the tabs disjointed, and you can't get that in to get the wheels to touch the ground. So you got the legs, so that's going to solve your your tabbing problem with the vehicle. Now you want to 180 him at the waist, get the fake windshield to the bottom of the car. His arms are then going to come up on the shoulder joints. You're just going to push this in. Yeah, you see where there is a tab, and you got your little slot, and you're just going to push the shoulders up, tab it into the vehicle here, and do the other one as well, like that. Tab it in like that. Grab this part of the car, you're going to bring it to the back, and you see there are some red translucent tabs. They're going these little slots on the front, and this is just going to, oh, before we do that, hey, almost forgot to pull the rear wheels out on the vehicle. This one is good. This one here, stiff, it doesn't want to go all the way out. So go ahead and bring this up, tab it in, bring this back, collapse it around the back arms, and this will come down, and this will now form the rear of the vehicle. And I knocked that out and done. But now you have it tabbed. He is all together. Still got a little tab issue because I undid it there. And he's all tabbed in together, ready to go. It makes a beautiful, beautiful alt mode. The red stripe, pinstriping on the black looks so good. The red translucent windshields, the red taillights, everything looks so good. The bright white hubcaps, everything. Room. Dang, there he goes. That rear wheel doesn't want to go. Room. Runabout, he rolls a lot better. There is a peg hole up here for you to peg the weapon. He's got the dual wields, so you can put them together and have the big one sticking up. So there is Runabout and Runamuck in vehicle mode. We'll take a quick look at Runamuck. The gold is lovely, the white, everything on this car is nice. He's got a darker, smoky, translucent color back here. I'm digging it. I'm really liking this. It's really cool. Went extra on the paint and everything. Very 80s sports car. I like this a lot. They are excellent Transformers, and quick comparison with their G1 selves. Yeah, there are their G1 selves. I know the G1s I have need some TLC badly. He needs to be visiting Toy Hacks to get some new labels, and he just needs to repair some minor dings on him. And if he's missing labels, I might need to get some for him too. But man, it's a good update to the G1. Whoa! Bumped them. Vehicles. Really cool. And here's a comparison next to Earthrise Sunstreaker, which I have yet to review, but I will get to. Next to Generation Selects Hubcap. Why not? Titans Returns, or actually Transformer Legends, Takara Blur. Hey, they're all 86. And next to the Amazon exclusive G2 version of Sideswipe. Again, the red and black, just beautiful. Alright, so final thoughts on these guys. If you can get them, get them. They are excellent updates to a G1 turd, I would say. The G1 vehicles were nice. The robot modes were crap. The transformation was that little jump up. That's what they call it, the jump starters. You pulled them back, started going, eventually they would transform. But these are excellent, like I said, updates to that. They look great in vehicle mode. If you could get them to tab in correctly, you have two excellent vehicle modes. The weapons can store on top, run amok. You get the one black gun, Runabout. You get two guns that can combine. The robot modes are excellent. They look almost like they just stepped right out of that cartoon episode. I gotta get a Ghost Starscream to come behind them and take over their bodies and make them run into a wall. So they're good. I would definitely recommend picking these guys up if you can find them. Runabout is a Target exclusive. Runamuck is this wave 3 of Earthrise. Anyway, thanks for watching this review. Until the next one, when I guess I'll review this guy next. He's been sitting here waiting. Why won't you review me? I'll get to you. Until the next one. Peace out.